Hey guys, this video is to remind you of why it's so important to be at a calorie surplus, meaning being over your basic metabolic rate. I have a video on that also. Why am I doing this video again? Is because it's so crucial and it's so important to be at a calorie surplus if you're trying to build muscle, especially if you're an ectomorph or mesomorph. I grew up being an endomorph, and when I turned around 13, 14, I started playing a lot of sports, a lot of basketball, and I kind of like slimmed down a little bit to a mesomorph, but I grew, my whole life I was an endomorph. I was fat and chubby as fuck. Even now, it's so easy for me to go back to my endomorph state. All I have to do is just take a week off and just start eating normally, and I just get fat as hell. So yeah, but anyway, staying on topic, why it's so important to be at a calorie surplus? Your body is not going to send a signal to start building muscle if you're not at a calorie surplus. Why? Because your body is a very intelligent being. It's a very intelligent creation, whatever you want to call it. Your body will not build something it doesn't have room to take care of. For example, you're not going to move somebody into your house if you only have a one-bedroom apartment. Or you're not going to move a family of 10 people into your house if you only have a one-bedroom apartment, right? You're going to make room before you invite those people over. Same way, your body knows that muscles takes a lot more energy to maintain. Your body knows that it needs a lot more energy to maintain muscle. So before your body even tries to build muscle, your body wants to make sure it has enough energy stores available before it even goes and sends the signal to build muscle. So for example, and those stores are not just glycogen stores, it's actually fat. If your body is burning fat, your body is not going to build as much muscle as you think. Believe it or not, I don't care what anybody tell you. Unless you're on steroids, if your body is burning fat for energy, you're not putting on muscle. Because your body's losing energy, and your body's not going to go ahead and say, oh, I'm losing energy, but let me go ahead and create this thing that's going to make me lose even more energy. No. Don't forget, your body doesn't like burning fat. Your body is against fat burning. Fat, your body loves to store fat. It's like a fat storing machine. Right? Your body's primary objective is to store fat. So anything that will hinder the fat storing process, your body hates. So the moment you cutting your carbs and all that, you're at your calorie surplus, you don't have enough energy. At the end of the day, enough calories, your body's not even gonna send a signal to burn, to build muscle. Like at first, I didn't want to, go do a calorie surplus because I figured, well, I want to have a six pack, but then I want to put muscle at the same time, which is the biggest problem with everybody. We want to have this huge frame with a six pack all at once. No, it's gonna have to be in steps, bulking and cutting. Your body, if you're trying to protect your six pack and you're cutting down on those fast carbs, that means you're cutting down your insulin spike. You're cutting down your energy stores, and your body's not going to build muscle. It's that simple. And if you want to build muscle, you have to take in those carbs. You know what I'm saying? That post workout insulin spike and all those things, and that calorie surplus. Now, the good thing is once you add a calorie surplus and you have more energy than your basic metabolic rate requires. Watch my video on that. I don't want to break it down. So, say your basic metabolic rate is 2,000. Once you reach, she's cute. Once you reach 2,000, nothing's gonna happen. Your body's just gonna stay at the current rate. Once you go over 2,000, your body's like, oh wow, we have extra energy, not only in the glycogen stores, but we could actually build fat. Yeah, we love to build fat. Now let's go ahead and go on to gear 2 and build muscle because we have enough energy to take care of the muscles that we're gonna actually put on this guy, right? So you see how your body works. You gotta trick your body. As soon as you keep that calorie surplus there, your body just keeps building even more and more muscle, anabolic state. Once you have all the muscle that you need, then you can go and just start cutting extremely, tricking your body, saying, yeah, bitch, I got you now. Now, all that fat that you stored up, that was just a bribe to get you to build me some damn muscle. Now that I got muscle, fuck you, fat. You just burn that shit off, and your muscles stay. See, that's how you gotta work with your body. You gotta trick it. You gotta deceive your body. So I try to do it my way. I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm not doing a calorie surplus. I'm just gonna eat normally and see what happens. Well, all I ended up doing was actually I went from 163 to 158. Now I'm at 155. I was trying to go from 163 to 175 and actually went down to 155 by going to the gym, eating healthy, and doing all that kind of stuff. I actually lost weight. What happens is instead of building muscle, I just kept burning fat and getting leaner, but I wasn't building any more muscle, and I'm still not building any more muscle. I'm skinny as fuck. I'm trying to put on some more mass. So I will have to go on this winter bulk that I just made a video on. I have to take in those extra 1,000 calories a day. And you can't really say, well, what about fat? Because fat is going to be there. You can ask any bodybuilder. Even on steroids, they still got to have a calorie surplus. That's how serious it is. Even on steroids, they still got to be at a calorie surplus to put on muscle. That's why I don't, in the off season when they're bulking or whatever, they have this huge gut and they have all this fat on them. It's inevitable. So just, sorry to bust your bubble, but no, you can't have a 6-pack ripped out of your mind body and build muscle at the same time. If you try, it's gonna take you forever. Bulk and cut. Bulk and cut. Right now it's the winter time. Watch my other video. Best time to bulk. So yeah, calorie surplus, remember. Don't forget, you still need your protein and your carbs and everything. Now also, another thing I noticed with bulking and calorie surpluses, it's very hard to be at a calorie surplus when you're eating healthy, like whole wheat, stuff like that. I know most of you probably noticed that even if you eat 6 meals a day, it's very hard to go over that 2,000, 2,500 mark. So what I suggest is cut down on your vegetables a little bit. Try eating your veggies like probably at night, for your nighttime meals. But during the daytime, start off your breakfast with, a lot of carbs. And as you go down throughout the day, kind of like slim it down. Then at night, you want to take in your vegetables. But not too much, because broccoli and cauliflower and stuff like that, it burn estrogen. So, which we want when we cutting, but not when we bulking. So yeah, remember, taking your peanuts, your healthy fats, olive oil, whatever, get those extra calories. At the end of the day, if you not at a calorie surplus, don't complain 2 weeks later when you're not seeing any results, or 2 months later. At the end of the day, before you go to that bed, look on your log, your journal, and make sure you at least over 600 to 800 calories if you're bulking. But go for 1,000, right? If you gotta cheat, but cheat only post workout. That's about it. Ask me your questions, and yes, I do make videos for every question I'm asked. I don't ignore not one question as long as it's related to the topic. So don't think, well, I'm not gonna ask them, because chances are you won't do it. When I'm out of work and school and I'm home at night, that's what I do. I make videos. So just ask me, alright?